Hey everyone, and welcome to this edition of AskCody Maps. My name is David, and I'm happy to be the host for today's session. Today, we're recapping on some of the most impactful updates of 2024 and giving you a preview of what's next in 2025. Remember that this is a live session, and as such, if you have any questions, please write them in the question section at the top right corner of your browser window or directly in the webinar chat. This year, our focus has been on making the workplace management more intuitive, connected, and flexible, ensuring that booking meetings, navigating office spaces, and managing services are seamless for everyone in the organization. So let's dive in and do a recap of the top platform upgrades of last year and see what's in store for this one. Let's get started. First of all, AskCody Maps. One of the biggest updates this year was the introduction of AskCody Maps, a game changer for workplace navigation and booking. AskCody Maps allows employees to visually navigate office spaces and book available desks or rooms in real time. Let's actually see it here in action. Let's switch to tomorrow. With interactive floor plans, users can quickly find the right space that meets their needs, whether it's a private office, a meeting room, or a desk. Maps has especially been helpful for hybrid workplaces, making it easier for employees to see what's available before and even after they arrive at the office. With real-time availability and updates and an intuitive design, AskCody Maps has transformed how organizations manage their workspaces. Maps is also mobile-friendly, as we can see right here. Let's switch to a tab emulating an iPhone in this case. We can see we have all the information of the workplace. We can navigate through the map and even see live availability. In this case, we're looking at tomorrow, so we can see already what will be occupied. And by clicking on a resource or tapping on a resource, if we're on a phone, we will be able to see in a moment the information of who has booked this desk. In this case, it's Michael Jensen, and then relevant information about that. If the resource was available, I could, of course, have placed a booking request here. And then, as you can see, contents scale according to the size of the screen. So great to have maps always on the go for those employees, if that is the need for your organization. If the need for organization is not to be on mobile and not to make bookings on the go, but instead enable employees to place a booking or find a desk from an interactive kiosk, AskCody Maps also has a kiosk mode, which we can see right here. Kiosk mode, of course, adapts the maps experience to an interactive kiosk where perhaps multiple employees are interacting with it. Therefore, it automatically resets after a few seconds of inactivity to the standard zoom and the standard location according to the floor that your organization sets it to. And of course, allows employees to place bookings and see real life availability of resources. So whether the need for organization is for employees to place bookings on the go or as soon as they arrive at the office, they can easily do it either directly from the mobile phones and computers, as we could see with Maps, or from a shared interactive kiosk at the office. Now, to simplify scheduling and improve meeting efficiency, we introduced major improvements to Workplace Central, which is your workplace calendar. The new schedule view provides a visual timeline of meetings, making it easier to oversee and adjust bookings. Let's jump to the schedule view right here. Schedule view is just as great as the grid view. It allows users to get a full overview of the activities of the workplace at all times and enables them to easily manage meetings by either dragging and dropping a meeting. Let's say for rescheduling, let's say the position training needs to be moved from conference room C to conference room A. I'm going to drag and drop that, get a confirmation message, and I can just tap on confirm. And then in a few seconds, we'll see the meeting placed in the right conference room, as you can see right there. We can also update service requests. For example, if we open this legal research workshop, which I can see has 2 service requests attached to it, let's just give a few seconds for Central to to get the data, we'll be able to update that those service requests directly from here. So if I click on edit in this case, then I can jump into the part of the AskCody or the AskCody Meeting Management platform that allows me to edit those requests, making it very easy for me to adjust the meeting to perhaps any last minute changes or any adjustments required by the meeting organizer. In addition, we can also contacting meeting organizers via Teams or email, and we can see, for example, here in this case, the organizer is Michael Jensen, and then here from the meeting details view, if I click on these three dots, I can either contact him via email or click on this button to start a meeting chat with him, a Teams chat. For example, you'll see right here, I clicked on it and a new chat conversation starts with Michael, which I can use for coordination purposes or to confirm any necessary details for the meeting. All of these great features make Central the perfect tool for meeting management, and as you can see, it's very flexible and it really tries to cater for a lot of use cases. So we hope that that those of you who are already using it are making full use of it, and for those of you who haven't tried it, I invite you to check it out because it's really gotten far. It's only going to get even better in 2025. Now, for a simpler overview, all bookings offers a clear. Oh, I actually missed a detail, and it's the fact that for those conference services managers that are always all over the organizations, that are always on the go, we have actually made Central compatible with iPads, making it even easier to manage meetings and coordinate organization activities while on the go. So if a meeting organizer only has an iPad to go around the office and manage meetings and make sure that everything's in place, they can actually use Central and the AskCody platform fully from an iPad, even with rescheduling capabilities and seeing all the details, making it very, very flexible and adapting to the needs of those employees and the workflows that they have. Now, back to what I was saying about all bookings, because for a simpler overview of all bookings in the organization, so for the activities of the organization, we have created all bookings. All bookings displays all relevant information about meetings, and when clicking on a specific meeting, we get the same great meeting details overview as we get with Central. This allows us to, again, just like in Central, to get this to also add, for example, collaboration meetings in the meeting, so I can easily coordinate with my colleagues that are also managing meetings, perhaps in the same location where I am. I can also contact the meeting organizer via Teams or email, again, for coordination purposes, and I can even update service requests when needed. So it's a great shortcut to have all of this directly from all bookings or from Central. So depending on the use case, the AskCody Meeting Management platform is built to adapt to different user workflows and to cater for them. Now, last but not least, location memberships. Location memberships is another highly anticipated update that has been requested for customers for a long, long time. So we're very excited to have this already in your hands. When managing meetings across different locations, it's very important to ensure that employees only see the meeting data relevant to their assigned location. Location memberships allows organizations to scope user access to meeting information based on their assigned location in Central, all bookings, and maps. This feature is especially useful for large organizations that have multiple locations or are located in multiple regions, as it ensures that employees only see and manage meetings for the locations they're responsible for. Let's actually see it in action. If we jump here to the management portal, to the AskCody portal right here in Central, we can see that this is Central again, which has the same capabilities as Central on the grid view, which has the same capabilities as the schedule view when it comes for managing meetings, but focusing on location memberships. You can see right here that I have access to two locations. I have access to Aalborg and to Chicago. But let's say that my organization defines that the meetings that I am supposed to manage are exclusively the ones from Chicago, which means that I should not see meetings happening in Aalborg. How can we make that happen with location memberships? So jumping into the role of an IT admin, which will be the ones who have access to this setting that I'm about to show, jumping into the admin center and then to the location section, we'll be able to locate all of the locations that we've defined for our organization in AskCody. Now, by simply clicking on Edit next to the location that I want to remove access, in this case for this user, I will just simply right here at the bottom where it says Location Members, delete the person that I do not want to have access to. In this case, is this user, and I'm going to hit Update. Now, what happens is that on Central, as you can see, when I reload, before we could see Aalborg and Chicago, now I should not be able to see Aalborg because I just removed the membership. And as you can see, it is not there. So just like that, I have scoped the access that this employee had, making sure that to prevent any confusion, or better said, to ensure that people see and manage meetings in the right locations. So great feature, and we've gotten great feedback from it as well. These are some of the top and most impactful features that we've released in 2024. However, to get a full overview or a full list of all the releases, I invite you to take a look at the blog post that I will share with you now in the chat. Give me 1 second here. Yes. If you visit that blog post, you'll get the full overview of features, everything we released, and even more information. So I invite you all to take a look at it and even share it with your colleagues. Now, 2024 has really been the year where AskCody became a full circle meeting management platform. AskCody in 2024 has helped organizations to simplify meeting management and scheduling rooms across rooms and different workspaces, to optimize service vendor management and visitor experience for a fully connected workplace, and to improve operational efficiency and cost savings with better resource planning. So AskCody really became the platform that connects the whole workplace, and that makes sure that, of course, all meetings are successful, but also that all employees are successful in their jobs for meeting-related activities. However, we're not done helping organizations manage meetings smarter, which continues to be our mission. And we will continue doing that in 2025 by focusing on making AskCody even more flexible and automated. So let's actually talk a little bit for a moment into what we have in shop for 2025. Let's switch slide here. First off, we're bringing what you see is what you book functionality to AskCody. For organizations that require some resources to not be visible to all employees, we're bringing resource groups into the AskCody bookings add-in. With resource groups, employees will only see the resources the organization allows them to, bringing an even more granular management layer than Exchange and Outlook provide out of the box. So users will not see resources that they're not allowed to book. This is great because it streamlines the overall booking process and reduces admin overhead from the office staff, because they will just not receive a booking request that they will end up rejecting anyway. So really, really great feature that we look forward to introduce you to in 2025. Second, we will refine the meeting scheduling flow from Outlook. We will unify the meeting scheduling flow in our Outlook add-ins and provide users with a seamless experience when placing a booking and adding any service request associated to that meeting, where everything will be in one flow. So a more seamless user experience and easy to understand, let's say, experience using AskCody from Outlook, and way easier for users to get started with it. Third, we will be improving our user synchronization our automatic user synchronization service with Azure and Entra ID. And we'll do this by following Microsoft best practices, which basically recommend using app provisioning to manage these types of synchronizations. So we'll be integrating just that. We will integrate app provisioning into our platform, which will enable us to have an automatic user synchronization that follows best practices for performance and availability. This will constitute an upgrade to our already existing automated user synchronization service and will make the user synchronization run a lot faster and just perform way better. So we're excited about this one. Last but not least, we'll be expanding our graph integration to additional services, making our Exchange integration even more robust and reliable. This will also help us, this will also enable us to leverage on Microsoft's latest and greatest, bringing the best possible experience to our customers by improving the integration that we have with Exchange. So really, really exciting upgrade as well. These updates will continue to reinforce AskCody as the full circle meeting management platform it is, helping organizations streamline operations like never before and manage meetings smarter, because that's really what we want to enable organizations to do. Of course, these are only some of the things that we will have in shop for 2025. There will be more stuff coming out and being released, and we will keep you posted and updated on these releases. So stay tuned in our different channels on LinkedIn, on our webpage as well, on the AskCody portal where we have our product update section. Stay tuned to these updates because these are the places where we publish them. So please stay tuned to know when things are being released. All right. That wraps up our highlights for today. Let's check if there's any questions from the audience today. All right. It doesn't look like there's any live questions today, and that's perfectly fine. In any case, thanks for tuning in to AskCody on Air. As always, we're here to support you. So feel free to connect with us directly on LinkedIn in the AskCody community, which you can do by scanning the QR code shown on the screen, or simply searching for AskCody community on LinkedIn. You can also write me directly at david.b.posada@askcody.com. And then let me know what you think about these sessions, and if you have any questions or feedback, or if you have a topic you would like us to address here. In any case, thanks again for joining, and see you in the next one.